Hey, what's up, folks? This is Frank, and I wanted to share something with you. Now, as occultists, as magicians, we always try to, go further, try to increase our power, try to access more of what we are, right? Now, for that reason, this morning, actually just 3 hours ago, I did a ritual with Lucifuge, right? The Lord of Access. And I asked him, can you show me how to access more of my power? I want to access as far as I can go right now. And he told me, you already got the key. You already got the key. You just need to use it. You need to have something triggered in your mind. Okay. I was like, okay, fine. Ended the evocation. Thanked him. And then 20 minutes later, a friend of mine called me, We talk very often, very frequently, and we just exchange ideas, throw back and forth. And sometimes you need that. You need to talk to friends. You need to talk to people that can trigger something in your mind, that help you in your growth, right? Now, my friend said something that triggered something very, very important. And particularly the word that he used that triggered that was survival. Survival. And here's the insight that came. See, any organism that is alive has certain survival instincts, right? And when the energies flow freely, meaning the organism is healthy or semi-healthy, it is very good at surviving. It is very good at doing that. It's almost as if it has access to more than the wisdom of just that individual organism, which is very much the case, Something like generational knowledge wisdom, or, the wisdom that is stored inside of the entire species. Now, with most organisms, there's one thing that they lack, or rather have as an advantage compared to humans. It is the analytical mind, the thing that constantly comes up with mental chatter. It says, oh, this is possible, it's not possible, And to an extent, that's a very powerful tool, but with most people, it's completely taken over, and it is not serving its function anymore. Now, it is my belief that occult powers, magical powers, are an extension of our survival instincts. Okay? That's why, for instance, the ninja, okay, that warrior class of ancient Japan, had as part of their martial arts training also the training of psychic abilities. And all of you guys who maybe practice martial arts, you can attest to the fact when you're, let's say, you're sparring and there's a lot of pressure around you. Maybe you spar with multiple opponents. There will be times where you can actually simulate a real fight to the extent that you are forced to rely on something greater than your rational mind. You got to get out of that thing, meaning the analytical mind. You got to be in the moment, and you have to allow your instincts to take over. And what you will see at that point is that you are able to do things that almost seem unreal. Okay, you access something that is way, almost like a superpower. You see. Now, the same applies to your magical abilities oftentimes. Okay, now let me explain that. You will have the greatest breakthroughs in your magical career, your magical development, in moments where you are with your back to the wall. See? Like nothing else has helped. And you need to make this happen. You need to make this ritual work for you to survive in either, mentally, physically. I mean, there are all kinds of different situations that we could face in life that require absolute survival, an absolute focus, you see? In these moments, you will transform into a greater version of yourself, okay? And it's important that you focus on that. Oftentimes, you should even try to force yourself into situations like that. It doesn't mean you gonna like intentionally destroy your surroundings so that you're forced to rely on that magical power. Now that could be a strategy, but there's a better strategy, in my opinion, which is this. Okay? On a regular basis, do something, find something that puts you in touch with your survival instincts. Extreme states. Okay? That could be something like fighting, for instance. Okay? Fighting in terms of not going to a bar and then looking for a fight. No. What I'm saying is like something like martial arts training. Actual martial arts training, not some fucking all these martial arts that aren't real. You know, people say they're martial artists, they never ever spar in their entire lives, you know. Now what I'm saying is you need to be forced to step out of that social shell that you live in. Okay? That path that is so ingrained in your mind, and you need to be able to access an alternative one. Okay? And at that point, you're also going to be able to access a deeper level of your power. Okay? Magic happens when you get in touch with nature on a very, very deep level. You become a being that is intimately connected to its surroundings energetically. And then your will, your force of will, as the microcosm, as the reflection of the whole, is going to be able to reshape the texture or the fabric of reality. And you will see the external result of that. Okay? But it starts by opening yourself up internally to this greater being, this greater state, the greater whole. As above, so below, as within, so without. Frank White, signing out. Peace.